The first one falls.
We saw the incredible potential of Kobe White during his rookie season. Remember, he hit 7 3-pointers in a single quarter and less than a month into his pro career. Come on, man, that's unreal.
Gary Payton, he's checked in for the Pistons. And so he hits both.
Video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster,
Yeah.
going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
Now, let's meet the starting five for your Chicago Bulls. Starting at power forward, at 6'6", number 44, Patrick Williams. The big man, 6 feet, 10 inches, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. Starting at point, at 6'6", number 2, Lonzo Ball. At guard, 6'6", number 8, Zach LaVine. At the other forward position, at 6'6", number 11, DeMar DeRozan. The head coach of your Chicago Bulls is Billy Donovan. One more time for your Chicago Bulls.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Bulls last season missed the playoffs for the 4th straight time. Coach Billy Donovan said you've got to enjoy the process, the struggles, the joys, the pain. You take both ends of it. There's always opportunities to grow and learn, and that's what's important. Kevin, the Bulls are hoping for improvement.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Malone. Jordan is out there with Payton. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Bird in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Well, we're looking at teams with first-year coaches, Chris. How long do you think it usually takes to get up to speed with the new system?
You know, it depends, Kevin. Do you have veteran players on your team? Is it a familiar system that guys have seen before? Young squads, they take a little bit more time to get up to speed. It may take till the All Star break or so.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Malone. 5 on the clock. It's Jordan on the wing. Over Levine. Jordan's shot is off. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Levine kicks to Ball. Levine against Payton. Outside DeRozan. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Now, here's Ball. For 3, Levine. O'Neal with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Passes it to Bird. O'Neal with it. DeRozan defending. Back to O'Neal. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Vucevic finds DeRozan. The shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
And Levine with the slam.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. The 11-footer, nice spin off the left rim and in.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Now the pass to Vucevic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. The turnaround Jay. Levine's shot is off. Pistons leading by 4. Bird kicks to Jordan. That 3 off the mark. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Give Levine any opportunity to flush it home. He won't pass it up.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Here's Ball, following the basket by Larry Bird. Levine against Jordan. They grab their own miss. Williams finds DeRozan. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Levine. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Now, here's Ball. 20 points for him last game against New Orleans. Here's DeRozan. That one off the back iron and out.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Here's Bird. They double-team Bird. Payton against Levine. Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room. Shoots over Ball. Jordan can't get it to go.
I like what he was trying to do. Shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look, though.
Here's DeRozan. Bird with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
O'Neal trying to break free. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Payton.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Bird, the pass to Payton. Down low, here's O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
For Lonzo Ball. He had a strong showing last season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. Tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
Now, here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Levine dishes to DeRozan. Over Bird. Will it go? Misses off the left iron.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Levine with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And Levine, here we go. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard.
At the line for
Been a
Chicago.
shooting guard for a long time now. Still has strong playmaking.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Levine.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Chicago making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. That one is no good. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Here's LaVine following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Outside, LaVine.
Detroit foul.
The Bulls making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Then for the Pistons, Pippen comes in for Larry Bird. And Kobe is subbed in for Michael Jordan. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's LaVine, 5 points in the game. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And Kobe throws it down hard.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that they're trying to pack in the lane. Then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Bryant and Kobe throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Detroit. LaVine for 3. It's rebounded by Payton.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Pass to Bryant. And here is Payton. The Pistons working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Malone passes to O'Neal. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make.
For the Pistons.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
Free throw drops from Malone. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Ball.
It's White on the wing, guarded by Pippen.
And Pippen is a rugged defender, has tremendous length, and that helps him cover a lot of ground.
And he drives in. It's deflected. Here's Caruso. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Malone.
Well, White's a talented player, but very streaky. You never know who's going to show up.
Chris, as you said with White, he can make 10 in a row and then miss the next 15.
Well, Kevin, that's just how some players are. It all averages out in the end. Hopefully, White can find a bit more consistency. Two.
The first free throw is good.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Clyde Drexler's checked in for Karl Malone. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on Kobe White.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Here's Dosunmu after the basket by Detroit. Here's Caruso. The kick out to Williams. Buries the long-range jumper.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pistons leading by 14. Drexler with it. Williams picks him up. Pippen against White. Pippen with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Caruso. Over Nash. Nash with some nice D. Caruso's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Bryant. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Caruso. Out to White. Passes to Williams. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Over Nash. No good. Shot missing. And Detroit the other way now. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Kobe. His last outing, he had 8 points. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Bryant got 8 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Caruso. An easy 2 points on the layup. Caruso's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Kobe passes to Pippen. Williams against Drexler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Robinson misses. Bulls trailed by 16. Here's Caruso over Nash. Here's Thompson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebound crashes with power.
Nash, the pass to Pippen. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No good on that one. The pass to Dosunmu. And stolen by Nash. Up the floor. And it's Pippen with the jam.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the elbow. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
And so is Detroit, with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
DeRozan out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at the point. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 22-point game against New Orleans.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 16. Over to the left wing. And here is Dosunmu. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Can't hit from 12. Bryant looking over the floor. Pass to Robinson. Over to DeRozan. Bryant has the open look, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Kobe's got 11.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
They get it back, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
That's his first personal
For Chicago, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
No good on the free throw.
And after spending almost a decade with the Cavs, Thompson had to learn a whole new system last year.
Well, yeah, Greg, I mean, true, but it's a little easier when you're a specialist. His rebounding all by itself can help swing the game in your favor. And you know he's going to sacrifice his body in the defensive end.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Shoots from the block. Bird pulls it in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Kobe. Some changes for Chicago. Lean comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Ball subbed in for Dostumu. And Detroit with a change here, too. Shaq is checked in for Robinson. Both free throws good for Bryant. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Bulls trailed by 21. Now here's Levine. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Here's DeRozan. Ball up top. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And Zoe is feeling it, no question. He only takes these kind of shots when he's in the zone.
Stockton kicks to Bryant. Stockton against Ball. Stockton outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Over in the corner, White back to Ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Lobs it up for Levine.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Bryant. Bryant is doubled. Outside Jordan. Fires from deep. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Michael Jordan. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Two shots.
The first one falls.
We saw the incredible potential of Kobe White during his rookie season. Remember, he hit 7 3-pointers in a single quarter in less than a month into his pro career. Come on, man, that's unreal.
Gary Payton, he's checked in for the Pistons. And so he hits both. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this 2nd quarter of play. Passes it to Bird. They double-team Bird. Payton passes to Jordan. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 6 assists in the game.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Now, here's ball. Dishes to Levine. And Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
Bird against DeRozan. They double-team Bird. Here's Payton. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, here's DeRozan. Rebound, Detroit.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. I mean, a whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
Payton passes to O'Neal. Stockton outside. Outside Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Vucevic. Bulls trailed by 21. And it's ball in the corner. DeRozan on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ball dishes to Vucevic. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Chicago calls timeout.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
Malone's checked in for John Stockton. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Malone with the steal. Here's the break. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by O'Neal. Jordan's got 12 in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ball against Payton. It's taken away by Payton. Down low, Jordan. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
DeRozan against Malone. And DeRozan. Here we go. And good that time.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Now here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Bird. Right to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Jordan against Levine. Knocks it loose. Outside, White. 5 to shoot. And Shaq pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Kicks it to Payton. Bird, the pass to O'Neal. They double him with Vucevic. Payton outside. Outside Jordan. Over Levine. Offensive rebound. Malone's shot, good. He's got 7.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Malone against DeRozan. Here's O'Neal. Here's Malone. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now Detroit moving it up. Payton's shot is off. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Now here's Vucevic following the miss by Michael Jordan. Ball against O'Neal. Ball kicks to White. Shot clock at 2. Vucevic trying to get open. And the Bulls with another miss. Detroit's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. It's Jordan on the wing. There's the pass to Malone. Over White. That's good from Malone on the assist by Jordan.
Assist from
Jordan's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now, here's DeRozan. The feed to White to end the cold streak. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
So for the Bulls, Patrick Williams, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kobe White. Then for the Pistons, Pippen's checked in for Bird. And it's Nash in for Jordan. Outside Pippen. He feeds it to Payton. Nice move. No good that time.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Caruso, and that one hits back iron. Detroit's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Here's Pippen, rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Caruso, the pass to Levine.
2 minutes.
The shot's good. Levine's got 9.
Looking calm and composed in the paint. Levine is superb at capitalizing from these spots.
Nash outside. And it's slammed in by Malone.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
To the middle. Here's Levine, and he lays it straight in. 11 points in the game. And, well, Detroit shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Nash, the pass to Pippen. Here's Shaq. Here's Malone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
Pistons have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
First one falls for him. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for Ball. Robinson's checked in for Detroit. Kobe comes in for Gary Payton. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
1:04 left in the second quarter. Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Bryant. Here's Caruso. Rebound, Detroit. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pippen, the pass to Malone. Basket counts. Malone's got 12 now in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Caruso. Trying to get open is Thompson. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Kobe. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Stolen by Pippen. Over Levine. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
With 4 seconds on the clock.
And all you gotta do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to 1 shot.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Right out of the gates, it was Detroit setting the tone. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. They came out swinging in the first and ended the quarter ahead by 16 points. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Karl Malone.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Detroit looking at who they've got. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Bird is out there with Malone. Then it's Gary Payton, and it's Jordan in at the 2. Malone kicks to Jordan. And the 3 off target. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Vucevic trying to get open. Levine can't hit. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Payton passes to Malone. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Levine. And Jordan sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And, well, Detroit shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Payton passes to Malone. Malone is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Bulls now. For Chicago, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. And Payton throws it down.
A good job there. Jordan getting them in transition. And he does so much. You almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Second chance effort. And Williams lays it in. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Shaq kicks to Payton. Pass to Jordan. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. 16 points for him.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area. And Patrick Williams, the 4th pick of that 2020 draft, a bit of a surprise when he was taken.
Most mock drafts had him around the top 10 spot. His stock rose very late in the process. And then the Bulls fell in love with him.
Levine wide open. Another 3 for Chicago.
A decent threat from downtown. You got to see Levine nailing this shot more and more.
Pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. DeRozan against Bird. Back to Jordan. Here's the 3. It's good from long range.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Now, here's Ball. DeRozan finds Levine. No good on the shot. Shaq with some nice D.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Payton. And the shot falls short this time.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Up top, DeRozan. Bird covering. DeRozan's shot is off. Detroit's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Malone against DeRozan. And a wide open look for Jordan. And another 3 for Detroit.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep.
Malone with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And laid in to finish the break. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pistons.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Bird outside. To the paint. Malone kicks to Bird. A 3-pointer is right on target. Bird's got 11.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you're taking into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. They get a hand on it. Stolen by O'Neal. Ball against Payton. Bird, the pass to O'Neal. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Detroit foul.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
For Chicago.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. He's off on the second. Detroit's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And finished off by Drexler.
Yeah, just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap in ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game. To end the run. That one misses. Drexler with the defensive effort. Detroit's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Bird. They get it back, and Thompson sends it back.
But Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Bulls basketball.
Bradley's checked in for the Bulls.
Pistons
Detroit also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Bird, and it's Bryant in for Payton. Now here's Dosunmu. Defense is right there.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
No problems knocking that one down. Kobe's got 18 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Here's Caruso. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. And White kicks to Caruso. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And Stockton, here we go. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot. Second chance points always hurt. There's not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Stolen by O'Neal. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tony Bradley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Kobe Bryant, 2 shots.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. Pippen's checked in for Detroit. And Kobe drops them both. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Passes to Dosunmu. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Stockton. 6 to shoot. Bradley passes to White. They could use a bucket. Drexler with the steal. To the inside. Pippen. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Here's Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, White. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Tony Bradley. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Nash is checked in. The pass to Pippen. The shot will not fall. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Caruso looking for an opening. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Kobe. Detroit's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Here's Pippen, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Pippen taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. He kicks to White. They need this. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Jones against Drexler. Over Jones. Second shot opportunity. Pippen can't hit. Robinson laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Here's Caruso. Here's Thompson. They shoot again. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Nash against Jones. To the middle. Here's Pippen. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Caruso, defended by Nash. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Pass to Nash. Outside Pippen. 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Green is checked in for Kobe White. And Detroit with a change here, too. Ewing's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Green left side. And the rejection by Pippen. Now Nash. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pippen kicks it over to Nash. Four seconds left. He takes it in. He takes it up and lays it in.
And you gotta like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D and picks his spots.
And so is Detroit, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Green. Dosunmu is out there with Thomas. Then it's Jones. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Good D by Thompson. The Bulls shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Nash. Thompson outside. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Over Ewing. Off the left rim and out. Detroit's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. And that one, good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Nash. Pass to Jones. Now Green. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Off the inbound. Here's Jones. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on David Robinson.
Personal foul.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. And so Jones nails both of them. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside Jordan. Ewing, the pass to Nash. Passes it to Robinson. Clock at 6. Driving inside. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. 8 points for Robinson.
Steve Nash.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Nash against Ball. The feed to Vucevic. And Ewing with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Ball.
Outside Thomas, just 5 on the clock. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Ball against Ewing. Now, here's Ball. Guarded closer. And Ewing sends it back. Green against Nash. Robinson. And finished off by Robinson. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, this has gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Thomas passes to Green, and stolen by Nash. Feeds it to Mullen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his
no question he got bumped on that shot.
And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said they're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching, training, and learning. And overall, I see more promise than problems.
And that one misses. And the Bulls making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Ball with it. shot to stop the run. And Ewing sends it back. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here's Thomas. The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Nash against Bradley. Nash dishes to Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, have you seen what those guys can do? Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action. They're able to carry their team.
And that one falls to Robinson. Detroit making a switch here. Stockton's checked in. Robinson hits them both. Here's Ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Trying to get something going. That one, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Stockton outside. Kicks to Ewing. Over Thomas. Robinson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside, Ball. The pass to Jones. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge. But is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. That's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Stockton outside. Pass to Jordan. 4 on the shot clock. Over Jones. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Jordan.
Assist goes to
Jordan's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. Now the dish to Ball. Outside, Green. Over Mullin. And again, no good by Chicago. Pistons have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Jordan.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Ball, the bounce pass. Robinson against Jones. Detroit with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to Stockton. Chris, you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry is very important, Kevin. I knew that being a leader of the team that was incumbent on me to make sure all players felt comfortable. not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did, but they all made me better.
Here's Stockton. Robinson, that's good. 20 points for Robinson.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Ball against Stockton. Looking to end the run, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Chicago ball.
Alex Caruso is checked in for the Bulls. Drexler, he's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Bradley. Knocked loose. Stolen by Drexler. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Here's Ewing. That one good for 2. Ewing's got his first basket of the night.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Green taking his time here. And Ewing with the block. Stockton outside. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Outside Thomas. In the corner, Bradley with it. Clock at 4. And here's Green outside. Detroit with the rebound. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Here's Drexler, and finished off by Drexler.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
Thomas, no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Caruso, guarded by Robinson. They need this one, and he sinks the layup.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Detroit's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Drexler kicks to Robinson. Now here's Stockton. He's covered closely. Off with the layup. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
They kick it out to Green. Yeah, we talked about this before, Chris, but great to see you inducted at long last into the Naismith Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved, and all of us are thrilled for you and your family.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. It means a lot. Shout out to my parents, my family, and all my teammates. It's a special feeling. You never dream of making it to the Hall of Fame, and I'll tell you what, it's a surreal feeling right now. Thanks, man.
Stockton passes to Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Detroit.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Robinson.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
And here's Green outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Robinson. Outside Mullin. Back to Robinson. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. And here is Thomas. Now the pass to Caruso. Into the lane. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.